All right, and in the top right position, it sounds as if I introduced someone right before I said that, but I didn't. It is K-squared.
And in the bottom left, we have the very belated mannered Protoss, the green Protoss, Monty.
Yeah. Monty took a very convincing win in game one, which,
Uh,
as a Masters versus Plat, it's expected.
but at the same time, I mean, we can't count Ksqrd out.
No, definitely not.
Last season, we had a Plat beat a Masters in the up and downs. Condor beat in a best of three. Our Masters are correct, so it's definitely possible. It can happen. And last game, there's definitely a build order advantage to definitely a build order advantage to Monty.
Well, now, Jerome, since you're in Diamond now, are you still a Masters player?
So troll. Uh, I will
I
call
think
myself.
we only have Monty and Wilson now. Like,
I
I'm
see
not
how it
really
is.
sure
That hurts
what to
right
call
here,
you.
right here, right here.
Kind of an
I promise you, I'll
exiled
be the
Masters
Masters
player.
before my games are casted again. Apparently, Blizzard gets upset with you when you play only 10 games in a season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, Drum. You
I
used to
don't
play a lot,
know.
and then you then
I
you
know,
then you
but then I
started
see.
having a life.
God forbid. Yeah. But I don't have one of those anymore, so I can get back into the game.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I got rid of mine a long time ago.
Yeah, you gotta try it out for a little bit, and then,
So anyway,
yeah,
um,
we have a double probe scout by K Squared, so
yeah,
that's interesting.
double super early gas for Monty.
And it was a 10 gate, by the way.
Mhm.
K Squared threw down a 10 gate, so this is going to be a short game. Um, we're looking at this is going to be the Korean 4 gate, most likely, which is a version of the 4 gate that hits fastest as humanly possible, but it's more zealot based.
Right.
Will be confirmed that it's that if K Square takes gas off of gas once he gets enough gas for the warp gate research. Yeah, it's just going to be a fast one, unless we get some weird, awkward standoff, which are always fun.
Right. Now, I mean, what do you make of Monty's double gas at 15?
That's really risky against this build, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's going to rely on trying to get two stalkers out fast enough to try to kite these forever. So yeah, it's actually this isn't the Crane 4 gate. If it is,
No.
it's a messed up version of it. With the Crane 4 gate, you only have one pylon. Everything comes out a little faster than this. You don't build that zealot. So this is actually just fast-ish. It's like a in-between 4 gate. It's not as all in as the Korean 4 gate. You still get the gas, you still get all that jazz, but it's a lot more all in than like the normal, the standard 12 gate. You won't have as many waves of units behind it. It's all about those first couple waves of units getting damage done. But at the same time, we have a
Hold
sentry
on.
down already, and the second sentry almost is going. If it's all about that pylon. Monty's going to have several sentries by the time this hits. K-Score's pylon's in a pretty far back location. And let's see if this actually can do damage. I think it. Okay. Yeah, this is also we stopped production at the gateway. So we have a Zealot Stalker who just now moving across the map. Warp gate's going to be done, but the warp gate's going to be done way before the additional gates. So the kind of timings are all kind of screwy for this build. He did the standard 4 gate timings for the gateways, but with the early cyber that you get with the Korean 4 gate. So everything is kind of jumbled right now. And it's just going to make this hit a little bit later. And this pylon, he didn't have the forward pylon done when the warp gate finished. You really want to be at his base with a pylon at the bottom of his ramp completed when you get your first warp in. So this is kind of a slowish 4 gate. This is kind of a little non-pristine execution of the build. And we already have 3 sentries with a good amount of energy. So we have a good 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5, 6 force fields. And he can delay this for a pretty long time. If he gets up to 4 sentries, he actually delayed forever, and Immortal's already done. this is looking really bleak for this board game as long as there aren't some major force field gaps. And that was a gaff, but those Zealots getting up there without that pylon already done, not an issue. If that pylon was done already, that could have done a lot of damage, and that would have been a big mistake. Yeah, almost game-costing mistake that could have been. But at the same time, we already have a bot expect on here by Monty, and
I'm back. So we do have
you
Ksqrd
missed
trying to
the game.
forgate, and he's oh GG.
Thank you, thank you. That was wonderful. Your casting was amazing.
Uh-huh.